Hey everyone, so this video is going to be two things. The second part of this video I was already planning to do about like a week before 2B came back, but I thought it would be a good idea just to like combine it with this video. So the first like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so of this video are going to be my reaction to the latest trailer that they gave us for part 2B of Shadowhunters season 2. We're supposed to get our first glimpse of Sebastian, like face-wise, and this video is only 47 seconds long, so it's not like super duper long, but I mean it's a TV show, so the trailers aren't going to be like 3 minutes long like for a movie or whatever. But yeah, so then the second half of this video is just going to be me rambling about some of the theories that I have for 2B. I have seen a couple just from this trailer, but this is going to be my reaction for the entire trailer. So let us begin, shall we? Turn that brightness up because these Shadowhunters are dark. Okay, and play.
The Downworlders want revenge.
Wow. Oh, what was that?
Sort of an uprising.
Last chance to turn back.
What?
Wherever you go, I go.
A lot of things happening.
I've never seen him at the Institute.
My name's Sebastian. Don't trust that guy. I'll drink to that. Your love for Clary will be your downfall. Why is everything a competition for you? It's really a competition if I always win.
Shadowhunters summer premiere Monday,
That was-
June 5th, 8 Central Central on Freeform and the
Hold
app.
on.
So, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now.
Okay, so there was a lot going on in that like 30 seconds. It wasn't even the full 47 seconds. A lot was going on. There was a lot of clips put in a small amount of time. So we saw Sebastian's face. I'm just gonna watch that one more time because I felt like there was a lot going on, and so I'm just gonna play and stop and play and stop. Okay, so here we Valentine. Okay, so there's Luke. He looks like he's trying to fight somebody. Valentine, maybe? I don't think so because of the he's been arrested. So who is Luke trying to like attack?
Revenge.
It looks like we're in a snowy place. Looks like Jon Snow is gonna pop out of nowhere and be like, "Hey guys, let's go fight some things." Also, the blue of this scene right here with Clary, Simon, and Jace, doesn't it kind of it gives me the, I don't know why I thought of this immediately because I am always referencing Harry Potter at all times. Alec is on the floor. Who pushed you down? It looked like he was fighting. Okay, Jace is gonna start an uprising.
Last chance to turn back.
Wherever you go, I go.
Yeah, there was a lot going on right there. Magnus was doing his magic, and now Jace looks, I paused it, so Jace looks like he's gonna punch Valentine in the face. Nice. Okay, so here's Isabel, and she's sitting on the couch. Why does she look kind of scared? And she says, "I've never seen you at the Institute before." And then it was Sebastian. And then immediately after that is a fight scene with, I imagine, Sebastian. Who is that?
Don't trust that guy.
I can't even
I'll
tell.
drink to that.
I can't tell who that is that he's fighting. I can't tell.
Your love for Clary will be your downfall.
Okay, so then we get that. Then we got that shot of CLACE getting up in each other's business. I am super excited about the CLACE. I know I've mentioned this before, but CLACE is my favorite ship in this entire, well, not the entire Shadowhunter world because we're still Infernal Devices. You know, we got a few Will, Tessa, and Gem. Those are the ultimate bays. But in the Mortal Instruments, CLACE were my favorite couple. And Jace, I want to say he was my favorite character in the series. Like, and I know people have been complaining since before the show even started, as we all know. I've been here since the beginning. But, yeah, I feel a lot of chemistry between Dom and Kat as Jace and Clary. I can feel it. I can feel the chemistry, and especially with Jace because Dom is one of my favorite actors in this show. I feel like he portrays Jace so nicely and so perfectly, like his anger and his like passion and everything, and it's great. And so I don't know, I can feel it. I can feel the chemistry when I see them on screen. And now that like the secret's out, because I did watch the like 10-second promos. So from this point on and the rest of this season, Jace and Clary know that they're no longer siblings. Clary is still dating Simon. Simon is still like in love with her, obviously. Clary, I still think that it's kind of like in the book where she, you know, is with Simon and she loves him, but she's like there's still something that's making her not like fully commit. And I don't know if they hinted at that so much in the show, but like I feel like that's gonna come out, especially in 2B. Like, I'm going into the theories part a little bit, but I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, basically, I can feel the chemistry between my fave couple on this show, and so I'm excited to see the angst and the like longing stares and all of that good stuff in the second part of the season, because it's gonna be there. At least I hope so. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, that scene with Jace, Clary, and Simon, and they are standing outside and it's snowing and it's very blue. Do you guys remember in Deathly Hallows Part 1, the first movie, when, you know, Harry, Ron, and Hermione are all, like, camping, basically, and there's that scene outside, but it's when, like, Ron is yelling at them, and then before he leaves, that whole scene where we see all the three of them outside like that, that's what reminded me, like, seeing the three of them out there. I just thought of that. Did anybody else? Okay.
It's really a competition if I always win.
So we have a little bit more of the Jace sass. I'm looking forward to the Jace sass, because although he will still be in a dark place, he's not as much in a dark place, I think, because at least he knows the truth now. He knows that Valentine isn't his dad. He knows that Clary as in his sister, so although those things were heartbreaking, they were still things that he needed to know, so I feel like he's going to start moving forward from that. Stuff will happen, but at this point I feel like he can be a little bit more not so, like, depressed all the time, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm not even going to lie, the gif that I saw, because it was everywhere, was of Sebastian turning to the camera saying, "I am Sebastian," and I'm not even joking, I was laying down, right here, my bed's right here. And I was laying, I wish I would have just, like, done my reaction. I wasn't even looking up Shadowhunters. I was just on Instagram or something. And I was scrolling and I totally forgot about the trailer that had come out. I'm not even kidding you. I saw that and I just, like, I mean, he's here. He's finally here. I've waited years. I've been waiting years to see this character alive and well on screen. And he's finally here. And the actor is amazing, and Sebastian's character, period, is horrible, but amazing. And so I'm just so excited for all of the mayhem and craziness that his character is going to bring, and what he's going to bring out of the rest of the characters that we already love, and I'm just excited. Okay, so now onto the part of the video that I'm kind of excited to discuss with you guys with. So I have a few theories about 2B. A few of them were answered with the promos. I was wondering, like, how is Jace gonna tell Clary? He just told her. I was wondering a couple things, and the promos already answered that. Like, what are they gonna do with Valentine? Like, obviously he's locked up. So a couple of theories that I have, it's like 2 or 3. I don't know. So you know the thing that happens with a certain child someone that is related to a couple of our main characters? Yeah, so you know what happens to him? Okay, so this was my theory, and it's horrible. Please don't hate me. But what? But you know how we have Madsy, right? Another little girl, another child, another little warlock. What if instead of doing what they do to Max, they do what they do to her? And, like, the fact that she's already loved by these Shadowhunters and, like, are being taken care and being taken care of by them, what if that is what switches the switch for them and makes them want to fight even more, just like it did with Max in the books? I feel horrible for even thinking this, but, like, we have this kid, she wasn't in the books, right? She's an amazing little character. She's a little warlock who's amazing. And, but she's still a child, and so that's where I thought that they might keep one of our book characters, but do that to one of the characters that they created. So I hope that's not the case. But and then about the whole Max situation, I also feel horrible for wanting this and for thinking this, but I kind of hope that they stay with the book events in regards to Max, because it was just such a catalyst for the other characters to want to get up and fight. And I know that that's a horrible way to do that, but, like, it would really darken the story, and it would really darken the motives for the characters to fight, and it would just make things so much darker. And so yeah, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I kind of hope that they go along with the book events, or if they don't, that would be amazing, because obviously I do not want that to happen. But if they don't, I hope they do something even bigger. I'm just really interested to see what's going to happen, because it should be happening soon. like either in this season or the first half at least of the next, because we got season 3. I didn't even mention that, but we got season 3. I'm so excited. Yeah, season 3, that is amazing. Okay, so the second theory that I have was in regards to Mr. Sebastian, aka, spoiler alert, Jonathan Morgenstern. We all know what happens in the 6th book, right? And that was honestly one of my favorite like scenes of the entire Mortal Instruments series, because it was just like so powerful. I don't mind. I kind of like character deaths. I'm not one to always complain if a author kills off a character, but as long as it's for a good reason. And so of course we know that Sebastian is the demon blood version of Jonathan, and Jonathan is stuck inside, and he is, you know, a good, wholesome human, and he would have been amazing, but he had to be sacrificed to, you know, get the crazy Sebastian off the face of the earth. And so when Sebastian finally, you know, leaves his body, basically, and we see Jonathan, we see his eyes, and he's like dying in front of his mother and sister, because, you know, the book's Jocelyn is still alive. And I remember reading that in 2014 when the book came out, and just thinking that it was such a powerful scene that, like, oh, what could have been. And again, I like angst. I like the sadness. I like all that. It's entertaining for me. I like a wide variety of entertainment, whether it be like heartbreaking and sad or crazy, cute, and uplifting. I like all of it. And so again, I don't mind a character death or something really bad happening if it's for a good reason. So I was thinking, what if they, you know, bring in Sebastian, they introduce his storyline, we get to go on with him, he brings in the bad, and then they kind of fast forward to learning that that is Clary's real brother, and that is the demon blood brother. So what if the writers of the show, what if they do something to make him, like that last scene in the 6th book, kind of come a little bit earlier, so we can get rid of Sebastian and like bring forward Jonathan, because Jonathan would have been an amazing character. Clary would have gone a brother. He would have been an amazing Shadowhunter. But you know, he had to go with Sebastian also, so we didn't get a chance to see Jonathan. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling now, but what if they do something to get rid of Sebastian, bring in Jonathan, and like get to keep Jonathan, and then the writers can come up with like an even bigger enemy besides Sebastian, because Sebastian was the biggest enemy. It was Valentine, and then it was Sebastian, and then that was it in the books. But yeah, like I was saying, what if they invent or create an even bigger enemy, somebody that wants to kill even Shadowhunters, somebody who just wants to end like the world period with everything and everyone in it. Like that would be insane. And then that way we can get Jonathan, we get to experience that character as a character, and with the sister, and with the rest of the cast characters, and like I said, fight something even bigger. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if they're going to stay with the they already changed his character a little bit, barely. I don't think the changes that they made are really detrimental. He came from the London Institute rather than the French one, I believe, and so he has an accent, which is great because it reminds me of Will. And then last but not least, maybe they can bring back Jocelyn somehow. So maybe like they need her to help with her demon son, and so she comes back somehow, because I just feel like we need Jocelyn. She was a really vital character, and like she has the potential to help a lot. She knows things about Valentine. She's a really good Shadowhunter. Luke needs her. Clary needs her. Luke has lost like a lot of people, and so that's sad. I was sad for him almost more than I was for Clary, because like Luke needs her too, and he needs his like partner in crime and all this. Like, they didn't go through everything that they went through for her to just die. Like, that's insane. So I still have hope that Jocelyn's gonna come back. Doc came back when everybody thought she was dead. I never thought she was dead, but you know. But yeah, like I said, that was my reaction. These are my theories. Let me know everything down below. What are your theories? Like I said, what do you think about the trailer? What do you think about Sebastian? All that good stuff. Let me know down in the comments. Alrighty then, I think that is it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.
I'll see you in the next video, guys. Oh yeah. Hey. Say what you said. Did you hear me?
I think they heard you.
Next video, okay?